little more comfortable out there. Was that the case, and how did you sort of find that comfort level?
Yeah, I think as an offense, we started to get into a rhythm, a groove. Really started to produce on first and second down, which helped us in later downs come the second half versus the first. But I mean, that's what we've been preaching all week is starting fast. So we got to get back to the drawing board on that one.
Dorian, I know that you went in, you were geared up not to throw the picks. Can you take us through maybe like both of the picks and what happened on those?
Yeah, the first one to Dave, my arm got hit, couldn't get enough on the ball. Unless it would have been right there. We were down on the clock and just tried to hurry up with the ball, making sure we wouldn't get a delay game, and they caught us on the pressure. So the second one, bonehead mistake on my part, trying to make a play, give my best guy a shot with Dave, and that's something we always harp on and preach, me and him personally. So just trying to give him a shot in that moment. Didn't go our way, and again, that falls on me. So.
Go ahead, Christopher.
It seems like a lot of these turnovers, whether it have happened in the red zone, on drives, on very promising drives, just can you put your finger on something? Is there a commonality? I mean, is it something that, as you guys get closer to the goal line, the pressure or something that you can attribute to, maybe help, being a contributing factor to those turnovers?
I really just think it comes down to me, my thought process, my mentality when we get down there. Obviously, we want to end with points, and so I got to do a lot better job protecting the ball in those situations, whether it's taking a sack and we force to kick a field goal or throwing the ball away. So.
How about, could you have gotten the ball to Jerry Judy any more than you did? I know that first half was one target. I think it was a total of 3. So what was kind of going on there?
Yeah, when we go back and break down the film, we'll see that they were doubling Jerry all day. Even the times where I was trying to get him the ball, they had some very aggressive corners. We ended up getting the flag on the second one in the second half. But yeah, they were doing their best to try and take away our best receiver.
Jerome gave you guys some good yardage in the run game. Just how big is that as a quarterback, to see that starting to develop, and what can that do, these last couple of games that, maybe take a little pressure off of you, in the passing game?
Yeah, every offense needs to be able to run the ball efficiently and effectively. It just helps everything else. It gets the O-line settled in. Obviously, it gets me settled in. But yeah, that's a big part of any offense is being able to run the ball. So as much as I can help in that, I would try to do so.
What happened to the calf, and did it happen on the run on the first drive?
It's been bothering me for a few days, and just tried to play through it. So.
And Kevin said that you will start next week against the Dolphins if you're healthy. Do you feel like you will be healthy?
I'm playing any and every game. I'm practicing every snap, every walkthrough, every meeting. I will be there in attendance, and I will have my full attention.
Braley was up as the backup, and Jameis was the 3. Just the conversations between you guys, all 3 of you on the sidelines. How did much change between the 3 of you? As other than obviously you being the starter instead of Jameis, how much did things change in terms of those interactions on the sideline?
Yeah, not much. We've built such a great foundation, starting back when Deshaun was playing, on how we're going to handle the sidelines. Because we have a new offensive staff. Now Doris, who started on the sideline, is now in the box. And so being able to work with Ashton a lot more, and him being able to get hands-on with us on the film and the tape on the sideline. So I think we built a great foundation as a quarterback room to whoever's in the game. Once they come on, we have a plan for them to be able to tell them exactly what's going on, help break them down what we're seeing on the sideline, so it can help them out on the field.
You wanted to go out there and have a really good game. Obviously, the results were what you wanted, but how would you sum up your day?
I mean, I can't cuss, but there's a word I want to say. It wasn't a good day. I know we had good moments, but good moments don't win football games. Good moments are not the definition of a quarterback. Quarterback is there to play a complete full game and to lead his team to victory, and I did not do so today. We've, like I said, been harping all week on turnovers. I had 2 myself. regardless of what situation I was put in. The ball is in my hands, and I need to be able to distribute it properly so it doesn't go to the other team. I thought the offensive line did a great job helping me step up, helping me with the protections at times. I thought the receivers did a great job outside blocking the perimeter. Obviously, Jerome had a big few runs, which helped us. But at the end of the day, we lost this game off of turnovers, and I got to do a better job in that situation.
And what would your takeaway be from this game, aside from the turnovers, as you head into the Miami game? What do you take away from this today?
Yeah, I mean, it hurts. It's not going to hurt no more than this. So at this point, it can only get better. And we're going to, like I said, get back to the drawing board tomorrow and try and correct all the correctables. So.
Did it feel different this time? You know, you had the starts last year against Pittsburgh and Denver. Did this start feel different? Did you feel more comfortable this time around being your third career start or fourth career start? Or how did that, you know, how did that?
Yeah, I think coming into the game, I had a really good plan. I was seeing the defense really well. You know, could I have settled down with the throws early in the game and just took some easy completions? Yes. But I think overall, in terms of the operational things, I don't know. Do we have any pre-snap penalties really today on offense? I don't think so. So we got that checked off the board. But other than that, though, we have to be able to protect the football. So.
When you got it to 17-6 and you were driving there, did you really feel like you guys had a chance to maybe pull this thing out?
Of course. I mean, shoot, we always feel like we have a chance until we don't. And even on that last drive, we're calling no huddle, trying to score again, even though the game's out of reach. So that's just the mentality of this team. That's the mentality that Coach Stefanski and the culture that we set here, that we're always going to keep swinging. We're always going to try and win the game, even, you know, if things don't work out that way. And like I said, we just didn't get it done today. So.
And just that touchdown drive, does that give you some encouragement heading into next week that once you get into a rhythm that you guys can accomplish some things?
I mean, we knew going in, really into the second half, we have to be better on first, second down. The second and long calls, they're sitting back in deep zones, and it's hard to push the ball down the field when you're second and 11 plus every time, third and 15. So that's kind of what shifted in the second half. We got a lot better first, second down production, whether that was through play calling, whether that was through me making better decisions, or guys just being in the right spot. So that's something we'll look at going into next week, but I think that's a positive from the second half was the first, second down production for sure.
What did you see on the fumble early on? How much did that take out of the wind out of the sails of this team?
You're talking about on the goal line. I didn't see it. I thought he scored. Ref said otherwise, and you know, we gotta forget about it and move on to the next play. I don't need anybody over here in my ear about the interceptions. We got to move on and get to the next play. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Did Jameis have a lot of words of encouragement for you during the game, or did you not? You don't want that during the game?
No, of course. I encourage other guys to get in my ear. And I actually told him, I need you to tell me what I'm doing bad. Even if I'm not doing something bad, like get on me. I don't like being complimented. I don't like being told what I did good. I need to know what I did bad. The good's going to come. And so that's exactly what he did. He got in my butt a little bit at halftime, and we came out firing. So.
What about Judy? Difficulty getting him the ball? What was that like?
Yeah, when you are seeing your best receiver getting double teamed, triple teamed, you know, they had a definite plan for him. And, you know, it's hard getting the ball sometimes when, you know, you got two defenders sitting on either side of him. So, appreciate you guys.